Vasilisa the Beautiful. So yeah, another visual novel. There's been a lot of visual novel I played this week. Too many. Okay, so I'm kinda interested in the artwork, so let's go check it out, shall we? In a country painted with the black and greys of hardships, a little cottage nestled at the edge of a vast forest held the colors of life. Okay, so nice writing. The inhabitants of this dwelling, an elderly couple and their fair daughter, Vasilisa, spend many nights together in front of their small hearth, exchanging stories of their passing days. Their happiness stopped the fire, and their diligence kept the flames burning. Every morning, Vasilisa was tasked with venturing to the forest edge in order to find kindling to keep the coming evening as warm as the last. That's kinda good. Her father was too busy hunting to go looking for steaks again, and her mother was too sickly to do much traveling outside. Vasilisa did not mind the dangerous nature of this task, as she was raised to be a pious, selfless girl. Why don't Vasilisa just go with his father then? Well, probably hunting took a very long time, I don't know. Her eyes held the innocence of the inexperience, and this was the softness that made her beautiful. As she grew older, her naive wit only served to make her more willfully obedient, and by extension, all the more charming. Oh no, Vasilisa. It was easy to fool and easier to scare. In order to keep her safe, her parents sought to create fictitious tales of evil things to prevent her from leaving home. Haggard witch and talking animals came to the forefront of Vasilisa's imagination. A strange noise outside could have been the work of an evil fairy. And a streak of lightning on a rainy night was the sign of an omen. Vasilisa. The practice of raising a child to fear her surroundings and question no demand was a foolproof under the guidance of her parents. But there came a time when Vasilisa's mother grew deadly ill. This is a really bad method to raise your children, actually. A gift for you, child. A little wooden doll. Give it something to eat and then whisper to it your woes. It will serve you well in your time of need. You cannot ever show it to another, lest the spell upon it cease to continue. Her mother passed away. How about his father? Her parents were the only two friends she had. Who is it? Is this her father? The father forced to take care of the fire in the hearth on his own. He, however, could never make the flames produce the same warmth they once had. As a result, the grey color of the world had begun to extend its fingers into the cottage. Vasilisa's father devised a plan to marry another woman, okay then? That's a really bad idea, apparently. I just charged my phone for a little bit, sorry. The stepmother was crueler and more frigid than the winter ocean. That's a good definition. And that's a good, not definition, how would you say it? Word to explain her. And her two daughters were joined at her side like icicles hanging from the eaves. Their wicked nature was made visible upon their faces, and yet the father cannot see that. Pustules and wrinkles. Even the voice that came from their twisted lip sounded throaty and reminiscent of the evil witches within Vasilisa's mind. Nonetheless, they dressed themselves fashionably and chose words that demonstrate a scholarly diction. Vasilisa, who glowed in her innocence and spoke with a voice as gentle as a bell, was a sore sight for their wicked eyes. Oh, poor Vasilisa! Humiliate her for their own amusement. The cruel woman would force Vasilisa to work until her palms and fingers bleed. In for supper, during which time her stepmother will openly belittle her. See the poor girl? Her brow wet with sweat. This is how far one can bend without a spine. Oh. Vasilisa did not complain through this torment. Her thoughts thrilled with anger, yet it never occurred to her to protest aloud. Oh. Her childish patience rewarded her with a beauty that increased by the day. This further agitated her new family. Oh no, long trip. That's a really bad idea. Leaving Vasilisa with those witches. Odd heaviness to the air. The night sky seemed especially oppressive, encroaching darkness to every corner of the cottage. A few candles sought to burn that darkness away, though the heart was still devoid of warmth. Vasilisa's stepsister sat in the dim lightning, knitting and sewing little projects they had begun weeks ago. Her stepmother rested with a novel in her hands. Vasilisa sat quietly in the corner, tracing a finger over the wall. It was quiet for a time. That is until the stepmother rose to her feet and began to put the candles out. Oh, yeah, I am nervous too. Protest the odd action, allow her to continue. You know what, after around 8 minutes, I think, I'm gonna save here because this is strange. For your note, I didn't know the genre of this visual novel. Is that a horror visual novel? Protest the odd action, allow her to continue. Let's allow her to continue. She didn't have any power after all. Turning to Vasilisa, the wicked stepmother said, "You girl, go into the woods and find the witch your father has spoken of before. Ask her if you may borrow flame to light our home again." So they are turning off the light, so she will be lost in the woods. Which of them could you mean? Oh, the Baba Yaga. Oh, nope, that is really bad. Vasilisa did not wish to partake in such a task. Well, after all, Baba Yaga was terrifying. Yep, Baba Yaga devours human flesh. What if I ask What if I were to become her meal? Well, Baba Yaga wouldn't ask you to become her meal. She will just eat you up. Then, if it is your fate, then so be it. Oh, that's really bad. Grabbing her and pushing her out the door. Oh, the young girl began to weep on the stoop of the cottage, terrified of the fate that would meet her in the woods. And then there's no other choice but to go onward into the woods. Wow, how long did she go? Sun rose through the overhead branch and just as soon settled again. When the moon next appeared, Vasilisa collapsed in a heap against a tree. "How tired am I," she cried. "How I wish I could find a morsel to eat." Oh, nope, you did not just eat a mushroom. Which she quickly gobbled up. Is that a good mushroom? I'm sure my stepmother and sister wouldn't have managed it so well. What the? Okay, so there's only two explanations of this. First is the scientific explanation. The mushroom Vasilisa consumes contains a hallucinogen part, how do you say it? Stuff in it, and Vasilisa is hallucinating right now, or the stories were real. I don't know, which one is it? By fans of Milk White that's Baba Yaga home. I've read a little bit of Baba Yaga stories. If I remember correctly, there's a lot of school. Odd woman appeared from the darkness. She immediately caught sight of Vasilisa standing at the gate and charged. "Who are you, child?" Vasilisa stammered out her name. Oh. The woman, who was quite old, covered her face with her wrinkled hands. "What is it, grandmother? Are you ill?" "Oh, I am fit as a fiddle." "Your stepmother is one of my kind." Oh, so her stepmother is a witch? "I am the Baba Yaga you are seeking. How do you know Vasilisa is seeking for Baba Yaga?" "Yes, she did came for the flame and stepped inside my house." Vasilisa, what should we do? Should we go inside or... going by Vasilisa character, we should do everything obediently, quietly, and your beauty shall shine. But if it's going by my own character, I'll pick protest every time. Let's say fair again. That's a lot of save. Protest. Follow her inside quietly. Okay, then we have no choice either way. Baba Yaga unlatched the human teeth fastening her gate and ushered Vasilisa inside. A great willow tree began to swing its branch about. Oh, look, it's the tree, the dog, the cat. Yeah, this is Baba Yaga story. I don't really remember about it. Be at ease. Vasilisa is here for business with me. At once the tree returned to its normal state. A cat with great claws and a dog with protruding teeth came bounding up. Cat, dog. You will not... This is a bad word to say, Vasilisa flesh, unless I command you to do so. Now then, we shall enter my home. Yep, she is hungry. Prepare a meal. Oh, that's a lot of meal. It's been a long time since Vasilisa eat those kind of food. Oh, okay then. This is all for you. Okay then. You have a quite large appetite. Uh-huh. This is your meal. Thank you. And what of the flame? Okay then. Task. Okay, that's kinda simple. That isn't fair at all, but okay then. Baba Yaga led Vasilisa to the kitchen and pointed to a large pile of peas scattered across the ground. Sort this for me, keep the good peas in the sack and throw the bad outside. If I find a single bad pea tomorrow evening, I will eat you up. Oh, that's really bad. A fine final supper. Oh, the doll. Oh, Vasilisa's mother. She's a witch too? That's kinda surprising. I will help you with your task. Should you give me a few crumbs of your meal? Okay, let's share the bread with the doll. I mean, what else can Vasilisa do except trusting the doll that her mother gave her? These insects will know the good piece from the bad. Oh, the doll brings back some ants. Okay then. So Vasilisa rest. The peas were no longer scattered about the floor and were instead stuffed into the stack. Okay then. Ribbon obtained, so we got ourselves a ribbon. What does it do, actually? What does a ribbon do? As the sun began to sink over the horizon, the old witch appeared. Have you done? Yes, I have. We have. Baba Yaga arched an eyebrow, quickly stooping to look into the bag. After a moment, she let out an awful shriek. No. May I have the flame? Okay then. Small garden in her yard. There are seeds hidden in grains of soils. Find the seeds and return them to you. Okay. Indeed. This is a game you were never supposed to win, Vasilisa. What about dinner? Oh, she haven't eaten at all. Okay then. Oh. The matter at hand was to find food for the doll. If it had helped her once before, it would help her again. So the dog with protruding teeth was chomping down on a bone of sorts. Retrieve the bone from the dog, go back inside and head to the kitchen. Baba Yaga controlled this house. The dog would not harm us until the witch commands it. Yeah, that's it. Okay then, we successfully did it. Eat this, she said. But I do not think I will join you for this meal, of course. A whistle began to burst forth from its wooden lips, and soon a large group of birds came and seated themselves upon Baba Yaga fence. Okay then. The doll had returned to her pocket, and the once empty burlap bag had been filled to capacity with seeds. The bone she had used to feed her doll with remained in the ground nearby, and she quickly plucked it up before Baba Yaga would see it. Animal bone obtained. Okay then, so we have reborn, animal bone, and what? What else? Yeah, that was pretty simple. Nope, nobody doesn't have any help. Oh no, that's really bad. Okay, she didn't devour us instantly, that's good. The maiden appeared from behind her. Prepare the pot for a feast. I will leave to purchase more wine. That's a really bad idea, Baba Yaga. The protector of my yard had been granted permission to maul you. Stay here if you wish for a peaceful death. Okay, so I'm pausing the game a little bit because I need to do something, but okay, we are continuing. With that warning, Baba Yaga left. Vasilisa remained sitting on the kitchen floor. As a result, Vasilisa beginning to see sparks of red at the corner of her vision. You, ma'am, can't you see me? She asked. She did, Can. Do I truly look that incapable? It is. You tricked her. That's nice. No, ma'am, replied the maiden. She just discovered her own free will. This was the first time Vasilisa had ever experienced the ability to intimidate another. Force the maiden into helping, convince the maiden to help. I'm gonna save her again. Let's convince the maiden to help. She was not willing to abuse someone for her own gain. She was not her stepmother. Yeah, that's a good spirit you have there, Vasilisa. You understand, don't you? Okay then. A handkerchief. I believe it will aid you in your escape. Thank you. We could surely escape together. I am here by choice. Okay then, why? Why are you here? I will not be punished for this. She is testing you, Vasilisa. This is nothing short of a trap. Okay then, escape their yard, understand? Take back what you have lost. Handkerchief obtained. Ooh, that's a nice change of music. Vasilisa dashed out the front door. She made it but a few steps into the yard when the dog with protruding teeth ran toward her. The bone. The bone, it's definitely the bone. Okay. The cat. The ribbon or the handkerchief? Let me guess, the ribbon. Oh, nah, that's really bad. Game over, oh. Okay then, my mistake, I didn't know the story. Okay then, what should we... It should be the handkerchief, right? Oh, its claws became entangled in the fabric of the cloth. As the cat fell to the ground and twisted about in an attempt to break itself free, Vasilisa hurried past. The great willow tree. How do we stop the willow tree with a ribbon? Oh, why? Why does the tree stop? I kinda wonder about that. Okay, then we are carrying a torch. Bone-chilling shriek ripped through the trees. The sound sent a shiver down our spine. Yeah, it gives shiver down my spine too, and electrified her fingertips. Bird flew from the treetops overhead. Baba Yaga had discovered Vasilisa's disappearance. Yep, just run. It is I, Vasilisa. I have returned. Let me in. We haven't been able to light a fire since you left. Oh, take that, you wretch of a stepmother. Terrible noise began to emerge from the school she had taken from the Baba Yaga. Vasilisa. Oh no, the school. Oh, that's really bad. Vasilisa watched in horror as they began to burn. They blackened and become unrecognizable. The skull stopped its dance and ceased to glow. Splashing them against the flaming walls over and over again. However, it was clear her efforts were in vain. Oh, the house is destroyed and Vasilisa is alone. Yep, she had never expected to witness something so gruesome. Her redemption had never been the orange color. And yet, she was not saddened by this loss. It was a rightful punishment. Oh. Her father was standing over her, looking at the ruins of their home in despair, yeah. What? When she came to, she found herself on the burn. What happened? She cried, running to him and enveloping him in a hug. Okay then. Over torch. Oh no, father, come on. Oh, the school has been gone. It was clear that her father did not believe her. He backed away from her and stared in horror. How could you have done this? Father, why wouldn't you believe me? Oh, he had not protected her once. Yeah, you're kinda right. The fire in the heart wouldn't ever glow in the same way it used to, she realized. It would stay blackened now. I don't want you to come back, father. You have lost your innocence. Who am I? Who are you? Nope. It was a witch. A skull hidden in the grass. Watch her live. Based on the story Vasilisa the Beautiful. Script and programming by Hana. Oiwa Harumi Tumblr.com. Art by Ken Lunar Red. Yosin Tumblr.com. Music by Eric Matthias Soundimage.com. Blah blah blah. Ren P Engine, thank you for playing. Yeah. Oh, so it's based from a folklore, isn't it? Because I've read this story, I think. But I don't remember the character Vasilisa, but the story is almost like this. I think, again. So that's all for the video. It's pretty interesting. I love this kind of folklore. So see you later in my next video. Bye bye.